This week on SecondaryLink, we covered a story looking at data from PJT, Jefferies, Evercore, etc., Campbell Lutyens, taking a look at the expectations for this year and future years on venture and growth secondary volume. Okay, let's take a look at a graph by PJT. Their expectation for this year, venture growth volume, 22 billion. Expectation for 2030 is for that to reach 48 billion. I think that raised a couple of eyebrows, okay? It didn't raise mine, and I'll tell you why. This time last year, the number of venture and growth secondary stories that we were covering, less than 50% of the number we're covering now. There's so much going on in the market. It's very robust, and that's reflected in the number of stories the SecondaryLink is covering. Let's take a look at a few of those that we covered in the last week. G Square closed their sixth fund at 1.1 billion to invest in VC secondaries. Stepstone's spring evergreen fund, they added SpaceX and Anduril to their portfolio. NPM settled 500 million in bilateral trades, and NEA closed their first secondary fund at 468 million. Big question this time next year. Are we going to be covering the same amount of stories, less than now? My expectation, and wouldn't be surprised by the way, is that if we're covering 2 times as many stories in this space this time next year, wouldn't be surprising at all. Tons of buyers entering the market, and there's tons of activity. Okay, so keep an eye out, and we'll keep you covered.